Geno Bisconte! He had a girlfriend.
Julian McCullough, everyone. Let him hear it one more time. Handsome fella, isn't he, sweetie, huh? Good way to drown your problems when you get to the bottom of that, whatever it is, espresso sour, huh?
That pomegranate. All right.
What is she drinking, you think? Yeah, that chair broke. I'm sorry. We're on a budget here. Now, what do you weigh? About 112, dude?
Huh?
Nothing. You're fine. All right. Is this yours?
Oh, there it is.
What is it?
It's what?
What is that? Is that liquor?
Insulin. Make fun of it.
All right. Ha ha. Ha ha. I don't make fun.
I die if I don't drink it.
I wish I'd asked that last, fucker. All right. They recently did a big thing here called the March Madness. Are there any basketball fans here? Any gamblers? Any? No. Just all stare at me and making me do all the work, right?
Basketball's a game where they bounce a ball around and everybody dunks it. Okay.
Right. You've had balls dunked on you, right?
No!
See what we did there? We took a sport, called her a whore. Focus!
As long as somebody leaves crying.
Did your dad really do mushrooms and shit?
You want to know the real story?
I'd love to.
Because that's the joke version.
Yeah.
Okay, it's quick. I know you like to talk a lot, but it's quick. No, we were on the way to the park with my friend. He was driving, me and my friends. And
How old are you at this?
7.
Okay,
that part's true. So he opens the ashtray, and there's all these buds in it, like buttons, mushrooms. And he starts eating them, and I've never seen him eat out of an ashtray. And I was like...
So you should see your dad do it at a young age.
Exactly.
Eat out of an ashtray,
Now, keep this in mind. We still have like 45 minutes driving before we get to the park. So if we hit traffic...
What park are you going to? Yellowstone?
No, Golden Gate. It was in San Francisco. It was a different time.
Okay.
So
again, that's insulin when all else fails.
So he's eating them, and I asked my dad, Dad, that's disgusting. What are they? And he goes, they're mushrooms. He really said, don't tell your mom. So we're playing football, and he's steady Q, right?
QB, that's another sport reference.
Yeah.
That's what you'll bang later for a scholarship. Right.
So, but he's out there alone in the park with all these kids, and he's tripping. And I remember once he's giving us the pass routes he wants us to run in the in the huddle or whatever, and he starts peeking, and he goes, all right, Julian, I want you to go. I'll never forget that, dude. That's the end of the story. But he fucking was on point with the passing. Which he was like, he was leading us and shit. It was awesome.
Yeah, most of your dope addicts are. All right, so that's what we need. I think Eli Manning does that shit, right?
Yeah, probably.
Are you from Philly? By the way, I always thought you were from Philly, but I'm reading your webpage.
I grew up half my life in San Francisco and then South Jersey for high school.
Where in South Jersey?
Morristown by Cherry Hill.
Vineland, New Jersey.
Oh, yeah? Whatever.
Is anyone here from South?
We were better than you.
Yeah, all right, whatever. Fuck off, tough guy. At least I don't have fucking diabetes. Thanks, Tara. All right. Look, I do charity work all the time. You know what I do every year, Jamie? Every year I do a big benefit for Toys for Tots. Isn't that nice? And then I bring the toys to the kids the next day. Because that's the real treat, being able to hand a kid a PlayStation and say, look, Bobby, if you don't make it till April, this game has a 90-day return policy.
You didn't do any bits during Marina.
Because I can't top your stupid fucking insulin
Ask me
joke.
my next question.
You used to work at the Stress Factory a lot, isn't it?
Yeah, in New Brunswick. That's where I started. Yeah.
They do prank calls there.
Yeah, I had to do a prank phone call.
You had to open. This guy had to open every show by making a prank call. Now that's awful, isn't that?
Yeah, it was. Yeah.
Is there any prank call that stands out in your mind?
Yeah.
Because, and I mean, just to paint the picture, imagine I'm the comic about to go next.
There's a payphone on the wall behind us, and I would take cards from the crowd, and they would fill out who their
and if I can interrupt for one more second, because I like comics that can read the crowd well, and I think you do. I think you read the crowd very well. Yeah. You were like making fun, and I think you learned by doing this. But imagine how much skill it takes, Captain Insulin, to have to fucking do a prank phone call for a manager who's like saying, "Do this to start the show," and you're fucking handcuffed.
I would get the cards, and I would make fun of their grammar and all that shit. But then this one I did, I'll never forget. It was like I was still new to it, so I wasn't very good. And this girl said, my grandmother just hit a deer on the parkway last night, and she was really upset. You should call her and say she's in trouble for it, right? So I go, awesome. So I call, and the woman answers.
It wasn't any of those chicks, was it?
No. So this woman answers. She's like 88 years old. She answers the phone like this is the 5th time she's used a phone. Like, what's happened? What is this noise? So she sounds really sweet. I start saying I'm a cop that witnessed it, and that the cleanup, first of all, is going to be $1,000, right? See, she goes, I don't have $1,000, right? So then she goes, I saw its eyes, and I tried to slow down, and I couldn't stop, and I hit it, and I'm so sorry, and I cried, and I go, actually, I didn't see any brake lights, it looked like you sped up, right? And she goes, oh no, and she goes, I tried to get out of the way, I go, actually, I saw the deer ran, and you swerved towards the deer, and she goes, no, I tried to get out of the way, and then I was crying. I go, crying? It looked like you were laughing maniacally as you were driving away. She starts crying, right? So now
I'm the asshole, but he made an 88-year-old cry. Fine. Must be nice to be good looking. Fuck you.
So then, just real quick, because and then I'll get out of here. So her husband gets on the phone because he sees her crying.
And he goes,
her husband is this? Huh?
How old's this guy?
I don't know. He probably signed some important document in American history. So he gets on the phone.
I got that shit. See how he
do other
leads the
jokes.
crowd?
You look like you might have something sharp. So he gets on the phone and he goes, "Why are you making my wife cry?" And I go, "I'm a state trooper," because I sound like a state trooper. I'm like, "Dude, I'm a state trooper." And he goes, "Dude, yeah, totally." And I go, "I'm a state trooper. I work on the Parkway. I was on the Parkway last night doing my rounds." And he goes, "Oh yeah, my wife hit a deer." And I go, because I'm like excited, and I want to like be edgy. So I go, "Wow, sir, it's a good thing you weren't in Anne Frank's household, or you would have given her up to the Germans in 2 seconds." And the crowd went. And I was like 20. I was like, joke. I gotta. It was like the most art, And then they printed that call and made a CD out of like a bunch of them from the other guy, and they put mine on there, that one, but they edited out the Nazi line.
That's terrible, right?
Yeah.
Because most people didn't even read the Diary of Anne Frank.
I know, exactly.
The last line is, "Get the door, it's Hitler." I'm kidding. I read the Cliff Notes and they just say what? Shh. All right. Jamie McCullough. Your MySpace is just Jamie McCullough?
Julian McCullough, actually. Jamie McCullough is a...
And why do you say, one last thing, you say the sarcastic laugh in an interview is impossible to beat. You think like when people are heckling, if there's...
Oh yeah, I shouldn't tell you guys this, but if you're in a comedy club and you want to heckle somebody, I've never found a way to overcome the person that goes, ha ha, to your joke. There's no, you're like, come on, man. It's like there's no.
I think I can do it. You ready?
Yeah.
All right. I'm gonna do.
Let me do it to me.
All right.
Tell a joke.
All right.
Any of the ones you did tonight.
Okay. If I want to have fun, I'll run into a woman's shelter with a skillet and yell, "Where's my dinner, bitch?"
Ha ha.
Whore.
See? Told you it's impossible.
I thought that would have done it. All right. People, that's it. Julian McCullough, everyone.
Thank you, everybody.
Pay ball. Julian McCullough, people! Or Jamie, as I call him. He's fucking great. He's going to be in the back making chicken wings. All right, people, that's it. You ready?